15 strange and terrifying natural phenomena caught on camera that even scientists can't explain. Do you believe there have been times when rain fell from the sky not as water, but as blood-red liquid straight out of a horror movie? Can you imagine millions of blackbirds covering the entire sky so completely that sunlight almost disappeared? Or a sea suddenly splitting apart, revealing a mysterious pathway through the ocean like something from an ancient legend? Even more terrifying is the fact that many of these phenomena were clearly captured on camera, witnessed firsthand by real people, and yet, to this day, science still cannot fully explain them. Some researchers believe these are simply rare natural events, while others think nature may be hiding secrets far beyond humanity's current understanding. And perhaps after watching this video, you'll realize that Earth is far more mysterious and frightening than we ever imagined. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Discovery Fact, the place where we explore the strangest, most mysterious, and most unbelievable phenomena from around the world. In today's video, we're diving into 15 strange and terrifying natural phenomena caught on camera that even scientists can't explain. From deadly ice formations beneath the Antarctic Ocean, to the lightning storms in Venezuela that last for hundreds of nights each year, to massive clouds shaped like something from another world. These are all real events that once left the entire world stunned. Prepare yourself, because the very first phenomenon on this list made thousands of people believe that nature itself was angry at humanity. And now, let's begin with the first phenomenon right now. Rare tube-shaped clouds spotted in the United States. One of the rarest natural phenomena ever witnessed is the appearance of tube-shaped clouds. These clouds form as long cylindrical masses of warm air and are often visible from miles away, creating the eerie impression of a gateway to another world. In November 2013, a married couple in Texas, Todd and Jansen Mask, witnessed one of these extraordinary events firsthand. They captured footage of enormous tube-shaped clouds stretching for miles across the sky and hanging so low that they appeared to be just above the rooftops of their home. Recording these images was not only a way to document the rarity of the phenomenon, but also an opportunity to share the breathtaking wonder of nature with the world. The appearance of tube-shaped clouds gives people a rare chance to witness both the beauty and the overwhelming power of nature, while reminding us that we are only a tiny part of this vast and endless universe. The fish rain of Yoro. The fish rain in Yoro is one of the world's strangest and most unique natural phenomena, attracting global attention every year between May and July in this region of Honduras. During this time, storms lasting around 2 to 3 hours sweep through the area. But what makes them truly extraordinary is that they bring thousands of small fish falling from the sky, creating a scene that seems almost impossible to believe. Although the phenomenon was first observed and documented more than a century ago, there is still no complete explanation for it. Scientists continue searching for answers to the mystery behind the fish rain of Yoro. While many theories have been proposed, none have been fully proven through scientific evidence. Some people believe the phenomenon may be connected to unusual weather conditions in the region, but the true cause remains unknown. It is known that since 1998, the local residents of Yoro have celebrated this strange event with an annual festival. The festival is held with great excitement throughout the community and features parades, costumes, and various cultural events. Every year, it attracts large numbers of tourists and researchers from around the world, creating a rich and unique cultural atmosphere. Even though it remains one of nature's greatest mysteries, the fish rain of Yoro has become an inseparable part of the local culture, bringing both pride and wonder to the community and to visitors alike. Katatumbo lightning. Katatumbo lightning is a unique natural phenomenon that appears in only one place on Earth, where the Katatumbo River flows into Lake Maracaibo in the state of Zulia, Venezuela. This is far more than an ordinary lightning storm. It is one of the most extraordinary displays of nature's power ever witnessed. Katatumbo lightning forms through the interaction between cold air masses descending from the Andes Mountains and the warm, humid air rising from the Lake Maracaibo region. The difference in temperature and atmospheric pressure between these air masses creates the perfect conditions for massive electrical storms to develop, causing nearly continuous lightning activity. With lightning occurring on up to 260 nights each year and lasting as long as 10 hours at a time, Katatumbo lightning has become known as the world's greatest natural light show. The fascination surrounding this phenomenon extends far beyond science and into culture and local identity. Katatumbo lightning has become a powerful symbol of Zulia state in Venezuela. Its image appears on the state's flag and coat of arms, representing the strength and wonder of nature itself. For local residents, Katatumbo lightning is not simply a natural event, but an inseparable part of everyday life. The constant flashes of light and the deep rumble of thunder have become woven into the atmosphere and spirit of the region, creating a unique and vibrant cultural identity. Overall, Katatumbo lightning is not only one of the most astonishing natural phenomena on Earth, but also a cultural symbol of Venezuela that continues to inspire curiosity and admiration from people all around the world. The Deadly Ice Column. The Deadly Ice Column, also known as Brinicle or Ice of Death, is one of the strangest and most terrifying natural phenomena ever discovered. In reality, it is a stream of extremely cold, highly concentrated salt water that sinks beneath the ocean surface and freezes the surrounding seawater, forming a massive column of ice that grows along its path across the seafloor. What makes this phenomenon especially frightening is that the intense freezing temperature of the ice column can instantly kill small marine creatures in its path. Scientists first documented the deadly ice column phenomenon in the 1960s. But it was not until 2011 that a filming team from BBC successfully captured astonishing footage of it beneath the Antarctic Ocean. The video shocked people around the world and sparked widespread curiosity about the terrifying and mysterious power hidden deep beneath the sea. It can be said that the deadly ice column is not only a mesmerizing natural phenomenon, but also a reminder of nature's overwhelming control over humanity's exploration of the oceans. Its invisible force is capable of destroying everything around it without any human intervention. This is especially important in the context of climate and environmental change, as unusual natural phenomena like deadly ice columns could become more common and potentially create unpredictable impacts on life on Earth. Understanding and respecting the power of nature is essential if we hope to protect and preserve our planet for future generations. Fire rainbow. Despite its name, a fire rainbow is actually a breathtaking optical phenomenon that has nothing to do with either fire or a traditional rainbow. It is a rare natural event that occurs only when the sun is positioned very high in the sky, more than 58 degrees above the horizon, and sunlight passes through plate-shaped ice crystals inside high-altitude clouds at the perfect angle. When these conditions are met, the sunlight is reflected and dispersed through the ice crystals, creating a brilliant spectrum of colors across the sky. This dispersion produces a vibrant band of color ranging from red, orange, and yellow to green, blue, and violet, forming a massive and stunning display overhead. Although it is called a rainbow, a fire rainbow does not appear near the ground like an ordinary rainbow. Instead, it usually forms high in the atmosphere, giving observers a magical and almost otherworldly experience. This phenomenon can only appear under very specific conditions and is not something that can be seen regularly. The lighting, humidity, and position of the sun must all align perfectly for a fire rainbow to form, making it one of the rarest and most extraordinary sights in the natural world. Fire tornado. A fire tornado is a rare and terrifying natural phenomenon that occurs when flames, under certain conditions, create a vertically rotating column of rising air. This forms a massive spinning tower of fire and smoke, a natural tornado of flames shooting into the sky with incredible force. One of the most shocking examples of a fire tornado occurred during the 1923 Great Kanto earthquake in Japan. The disaster triggered an enormous fire tornado that led to unimaginable destruction. In the Hifukusho Ato area of Tokyo, the fire tornado claimed the lives of approximately 38,000 people in less than 15 minutes. The destructive power of a fire tornado affects not only human life, but also the surrounding environment and landscape. The towering column of smoke and flames can spread over great distances, creating chaos and devastation not only nearby, but also in areas far away from the source. The fire tornado phenomenon is one of the most terrifying dark sides of nature, revealing the overwhelming power and danger of fire under extreme conditions. It serves as a reminder that the forces of nature are beyond human control and that preparation and disaster prevention are essential in every situation. Sundogs. Sundogs, also known as mock suns or phantom suns, are a beautiful and unusual optical phenomenon that makes the sun appear strange and mesmerizing. This phenomenon occurs when the sun appears alongside two bright spots of light positioned horizontally on either side, creating the illusion of three suns shining in the sky at the same time. What makes sundogs so fascinating is the interaction between sunlight and ice crystals in the atmosphere. As sunlight passes through these ice crystals, the light is reflected and refracted at different angles, forming glowing halos on both sides of the sun. This phenomenon is usually most visible when the sun is low near the horizon, such as during sunrise or sunset. Sundogs are not only an incredible optical phenomenon, but also a major source of inspiration for nature lovers and photographers. Their beauty and mystery create an almost magical atmosphere in the sky, leaving people amazed and filled with admiration. Although sundogs usually do not last very long and only appear under specific atmospheric conditions, when they do appear, they create an unforgettable experience for those lucky enough to witness them. They are one of the most spectacular examples of the beauty and power of nature on our planet. Ball lightning. Ball lightning is a mysterious atmospheric electrical phenomenon that still has not been fully explained by science. The term refers to glowing objects, usually spherical in shape, ranging in size from as small as a pea to several feet in diameter. Ball lightning most commonly appears during thunderstorms and lasts much longer than the brief flash of ordinary lightning. Unlike the long, straight bolts of lightning people normally see, ball lightning appears as a glowing sphere that moves in strange and unpredictable ways. It can remain visible for several seconds, sometimes even longer than regular lightning strikes. Its unusual existence and seemingly intelligent movement have made many people both fascinated and deeply uneasy, since no one truly knows how or when the powerful ball of energy will disappear. Although ball lightning can appear strangely beautiful, many recorded cases suggest that it may cause serious damage, including explosions, fires, and injuries to people nearby. Because it is extremely rare and difficult to predict, ball lightning remains one of the most mysterious natural phenomena ever observed. Its terrifying beauty continues to amaze people while also encouraging deeper scientific research into the forces of nature and the universe. Pink snow. The phenomenon of snow on high mountains turning pink during the spring has been observed for centuries. Although it may look beautiful, pink snow is not good news when it comes to climate change. The cause of pink snow is the blooming process of an algae species called Chlamydomonas nivalis. This algae contains a red pigment and is commonly found in high mountain regions and polar environments. Because of its striking appearance, the algae has earned several nicknames, including watermelon snow and blood glaciers. Scientists believe this organism may play a major role in accelerating the melting of glaciers and snowfields. Normally, white ice reflects more than 80% of the sun's radiation back into the atmosphere. However, when the ice turns pink, it loses much of its ability to reflect heat, causing glaciers and snowfields to melt more quickly. White snow is one of the most naturally reflective surfaces on Earth. When the algae blooms, it darkens the snow, allowing it to absorb more heat and melt faster. This creates a dangerous cycle. As temperatures rise and more snow melts, the snow algae spreads even further, which continues to speed up the melting process. It is a powerful example of the complex relationship between natural systems and climate change. Cappuccino seafoam. The cappuccino seafoam phenomenon is one of nature's strangest and most surprising events, covering entire coastlines with thick layers of foam as strong winds blow seafoam inland from the ocean. In many cases, this creates major disruptions for transportation and everyday life in coastal communities. According to experts, cappuccino seafoam forms when powerful tides churn seawater together with plankton, organic waste, and other impurities floating on the ocean's surface, creating massive amounts of foam bubbles. When strong winds arrive, the foam is pushed onto shore, covering streets, beaches, and even buildings, creating a bizarre and astonishing scene. Cappuccino seafoam is not only an unusual natural phenomenon, but also part of the natural balance of marine ecosystems. It is produced through the interaction of natural environmental factors and is generally considered harmless to both people and the environment. In simple terms, seafoam is a collection of bubbles formed when seawater is heavily agitated. It occurs naturally and is usually not dangerous to humans. However, the cappuccino seafoam phenomenon can flood large beach areas with enormous piles of foam within just minutes, causing significant inconvenience for local residents. It is another powerful reminder of the beauty, complexity, and incredible force of nature and ocean life. Tree climbing goats in Morocco. Morocco is the only place in the world where goats are famous for their incredible tree climbing abilities, creating one of the most unique and fascinating sights in the animal kingdom. At first, many people assumed these goats had been specially trained to climb trees and pick fruit. However, the truth is completely different. In Morocco, there is not much green grass for the goats to eat, so they have adapted by climbing argan trees, a tree species similar to olive trees, to feed on the fruits and leaves. Over time, the goats have become remarkably agile and skillful at climbing in search of food. While the goats calmly snack in the branches, their owners often wait below to collect the argan pits, which the animals cannot digest. Inside each pit are 1 to 3 soft kernels, commonly used to produce argan oil. The oil is widely used in cosmetics and is also incorporated into a variety of traditional dishes. This phenomenon is not only a fascinating example of animal adaptation and survival in nature, but also an important part of Morocco's culture and economy. Argan oil produced from these kernels is valued not only in the beauty industry, but also as a rich source of nutrition in both local and international cuisine. Red blood rain in Kerala, India. The mysterious blood rain phenomenon first appeared in Kerala, India in 2001. Causing widespread shock and curiosity among the local population. The unusual rain continued regularly for nearly 3 months, from June 25th to September 23rd, leading many people to associate it with supernatural events or ancient myths. In India, where religious beliefs play an important role in everyday life, the appearance of red rain immediately became the subject of intense debate. Many people believed it was a sign or warning of major events yet to come. However, in 2006, when the phenomenon appeared again on March 4th, physicist Godfrey Lewis from Mahatma Gandhi University conducted a detailed scientific investigation. After collecting rainwater samples, he discovered that the red color was caused by microscopic particles from a type of red algae scientifically known as Rhodophyceae. This algae normally lives in marine environments and thrives in warm, humid conditions. The combination of environmental factors such as high humidity and temperature created ideal conditions for the algae to spread, resulting in the dramatic red rain phenomenon. By uncovering the scientific cause behind the event, Godfrey Lewis helped reduce public fear and weaken many supernatural theories surrounding the phenomenon. As a result, the red rain in Kerala is no longer viewed simply as a bizarre mystery, but as a natural phenomenon with a scientific explanation. Black Sun in Denmark. The black sun phenomenon in Denmark is a remarkable natural event that people in the country often witness during the spring season. It occurs when millions of European starlings gather together in enormous flocks about an hour before sunset. The phenomenon is called black sun because the massive swarm of birds forms dark, shifting patterns across the sky, making the sunlight appear dim and partially blocked. These starlings usually migrate from the south. During the day, they feed across open grasslands, but in the evening they gather together to perform spectacular aerial displays in the sky. After sunset, the birds settle into reed beds to rest for the night. This event typically takes place in early spring, from March through mid-April, in the marshlands of western Denmark. The black sun is not only a fascinating natural phenomenon, but also an important part of Danish culture and ecology. Local residents eagerly anticipate the event each year, and it also attracts scientists, photographers, and tourists from around the world. Watching millions of starlings move together in synchronized formations across the sky gives people the feeling of witnessing the raw power of wild nature. At the same time, it offers a rare opportunity to experience the beauty, energy, and wonder of the natural world firsthand. The sea that splits in two. Near the islands of Jindo and Modo in South Korea, a strange and extraordinary natural phenomenon takes place every year. The sea suddenly appears to split in two. This event usually occurs 2 to 3 times annually, most often around March and June between approximately 5:30 p.m. and 7 p.m. The remarkable pathway connecting Jindo and Modo stretches for about 1.8 miles and is roughly 130 feet wide. During the phenomenon, the seawater temporarily recedes, revealing a natural pathway across the ocean floor between the two islands. At that moment, hundreds of thousands of visitors travel to the area to witness this rare and spectacular event. Tourists walk together along the magical pathway, peacefully enjoying the breathtaking scenery of the exposed seabed, taking photographs and experiencing unforgettable moments. Some visitors even collect shellfish, snails, and seaweed along the way. What is especially remarkable is that almost no one seems afraid or worried that the pathway could collapse or become dangerous. This phenomenon is not only one of South Korea's most famous tourist attractions, but also an incredible opportunity to experience the wonder of nature firsthand. It stands as a powerful reminder of the extraordinary beauty and force of the natural world, while giving visitors a chance to explore and appreciate the stunning landscapes of Jindo and Modo. As you can see, nature is always filled with mysteries far beyond human imagination. Even though science continues to advance, there are still strange phenomena that leave researchers confused for years without a complete explanation. From fish rain and ball lightning to seas that appear to split in two, all of these events remind us that Earth still holds countless secrets waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe to Discovery Fact, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next exciting journey into the unknown. And for now, goodbye, and we'll see you again in the next mysteries of our world.